right. So this week we are playing Loadout.
Loadout. By Edge of Reality.
Yeah, as you can see from it loading and doing all that fun stuff right now.
So this is a PC game on Steam.
It most certainly is.
Free to play.
Yep. We got a review build, so I do have a couple. They did give me in-game currency, but
Yeah.
for the most part, the in-game currency is only really used to buy cosmetics. Everything else, granted, you can you can buy. There are two types. There's the cash right here in the bottom right-hand corner, the coins that are used to. I'll pull it up. The coins that are used to actually just that they call space bucks that are used to buy cosmetic upgrades for your characters, and then there are the bloots, which are used to level up your guy basically, and you do more damage the higher up you get. So let's go into weapon crafting, and I will show you kill saw.
So what is Loadout? Let's start there.
Okay, Loadout is a lot like Team Fortress 2.
So first person shooter, third person shooter.
First person shooter. Is it first or third? It's a shooter. It's a lot like Team Fortress 2. So while you're playing the game, it's like zany and very cartoony and very over the top, but it also has really weird kind of I'm trying to think of how to phrase it. There's nudity in the game. There's gratuitous blood in the game. Yeah, just
Very graphic then, huh?
yeah, just kind of kicking around like nothing. So here, so I'll start screwing around with stock to show you some stuff. You can go in and you can purchase stock upgrades for your gun, or any section of the gun, like the barrel or the scope, or even what type of weapon it is itself. You can select and you can go through and you can upgrade. You can do different things with, and from there, the more you use it, the more experience it'll get. It can level up. It gets a little better. The disadvantage to that is, in my opinion, that people can trounce you. You can go in and basically play a game, and someone will just have a higher level. You'll know when someone has a higher level fucking. Do I have? Oh, cool! I have enough to buy this. I was kind of.
Did something happen to the stream? It says loading video. Oh, there it goes. Never mind. It just cut out for a second. Never mind.
Yeah, no, it should still be going.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with all of that stuff.
Twitch. Yeah. It's fine. It just cut out for a second.
It's just Twitch being Twitch.
So yeah, pretty much. So basically, it's highly customizable. So
yeah,
if you...
and it's just on your This is just on your weapon. So you can I'll click over to the tech tree, which is where you unlock stuff. No, let's say no for right now. I'm gonna save that because I actually want the flame rounds. So you go over to the tech tree, transaction complete, and the tech tree it'll show you how you can unlock everything and upgrade everything. And when you unlock something, it's unlocked. You can put it on your gun, and then there'll be different things that eventually you can purchase or unlock the farther down you go. You can also upgrade stuff once you've used it enough.
So do you get currency for killing players, and then you can use that currency to basically buy new stuff?
Players, for leveling up, there are tasks in it. So for doing that stuff too, you can also go to the outfitter, and this is where you use your space bucks, which is kind of annoying that they called it that. They didn't even fucking hide the fact that it was, you know,
Well, I mean, they designed it for free to play. They're,
yeah.
being funny about
So
it.
you can throw on like different, hats, or like give the guy a beard, which depending on the helmet doesn't always show, which is annoying. I like my hat, so I'm gonna keep it on, and I like my glasses, so I'm gonna keep those on.
You always need a good hat.
Always need a good hat. Yeah, so I'm just gonna.
So basically, Space Bucks is essentially like experience points, just in a
No,
different.
space bucks are
Space
actual.
Bucks is
Actual
it's real
currency.
money. Yeah, and then you use the other currency that you were saying, just like experience, where you can just level up your character, change
Well,
things.
it's not even your character; it's your gun. Your character doesn't.
It's
matter.
okay.
So let's just jump.
So basically, you just get like one gun, and then you just outfit it in like a million different ways.
You can have
Is that-
loadouts. There are loadouts that you can
Yeah,
get, and you unlock your second one at level 5, which I just hit, and then your third one at level 20, and then after that you have to purchase additional loadouts.
So it's basically like an arena shooter, where there's like, what is this, like 5-on-5 or something, or
Yeah, it kind of like that, but there's also, it's like team deathmatch. It's also there's also like there's different stuff that you can do.
there might be like King of the Hill, capture the flag,
Capture the
typical.
flag, yeah. Command point capture, that kind of stuff. Really interesting sense of humor.
Yeah, I mean, just look at the characters. It's designed to be the cartoony, over-the-top, exaggerated caricature theme.
Yeah. It seems like we lose someone right before it's about to go into game.
So this looks, what is this, 4-on-4? A lot
Yeah,
versus
4
you.
on
Yeah,
4,
so you're just okay. So you're just playing against other random dudes.
Yeah. Except now it's 4-on-3 because someone dropped
Yeah.
out right beforehand,
Yeah.
which is fucking awesome. Which they always fucking do.
So like many other first-person shooters and other shooters, you can vote on the map and.
Yeah, and you always start kind of in the center like that. In the center of the map, and so this is a control point run. You start in the center of the map around everyone, like in a circle. Oh shit. Sorry. I hit Shift Tab and the Steam interface came up.
So everybody, all players,
Start in a circle, and you
Right.
just basically beat the living shit. Like everyone, like it's just free kills / like instant
exactly.
death.
It's like who started with the rocket launcher and who's gonna come out with the winner right there.
Well, the thing is, like, you can shoot rockets out of the air. They don't travel super fast.
That's cool.
So, like, rockets are actually... I've avoided using them because I like beam weapons.
Well, that's good. I mean, what other games can you like blow a rocket like right out of the air? Like normally it's like the insta kill button, That's cool that they kind of bring some
if you get hit
balance
with a
to it.
rocket, like, if you're not fucking paying attention, you're dead. Like, it takes... it's the splash damage and everything is
Yeah.
just, like, intense. But yeah, you're entirely able to just like shoot rockets right out of the fucking air.
Are you using the mouse and keyboard, or is this like 360
you can use
controller?
a 360 controller. I haven't set it up or configured it for that.
Has been lost. The enemy has scored, and the
But-
match is now.
Oh wow, that is pretty. That is pretty gruesome with the blood. Like you
Yeah.
just like lost a leg or something there. Just
Oh, and
gushed.
you'll lose your skull, and you'll literally just be like brain and 2 eyeballs running around.
It definitely has some personality.
Yeah, it has like that's one of the really cool kind of things about it.
You have captured.
It's trying to be different. It's kind of cartoony, cell shading ish, ridiculous, over the top.
You're just like
Do-
watching me die and laughing.
yeah, I mean, well, it doesn't take itself too seriously, which is good.
A nice
but
change of pace every now and then.
yeah, exactly. But at the same time, I'm sure you can get really into this with all the customization that's available.
Well, like, and that was the second wind in Team Fortress 2, which, you know, like, I'm sure people fucking noticed. That, like, you know, Team Fortress 2 was popular, and they did have, like, a devoted fan base, but there was, like, this resurgence when they added hats. And the moment that they added hats to it, is it chugging on your end?
No, it seems fine on my
Or the
my
stream?
end. Yeah, no, it seems good.
I probably just have to, like, refresh the page.
Yeah. Again, Twitch just acting up, no big deal.
Yeah. It'll probably be fine in the long run, it's just fucking Twitch.
New control point.
So you got your main, your beam gun here, right? And then you threw down like a turret or something? Is
Yes,
that like
you get equipment, and like, so far, and it says flat out, this is basically like a beta. Like,
Yeah.
it's a functioning beta. The game's,
so you
the
get
game's
a
out.
main weapon and then like some kind of a side ability.
Well, yeah,
Set.
you get two weapons, so you can make two weapons per character. Which is kind of cool because of the way you customize your characters.
Yeah.
So, like, you can customize a second gun, and then, sorry, I'm like jumping into the meat of stuff, and like,
I know, yeah, it's hard to, it's hard to talk and
like converse,
concentrate.
fully. So you like, when it's capture the flag, it's raise the boxers too, which is strange. There are also, like, you can get speedos that'll have like a testicle hanging out, which is funny, but in the same instance is kind of like really fucking gross.
Again, it's got a personality.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna fault the damn thing for having
No,
personality.
if anything, you got to give it praise for that.
Yeah, and like you can actually put the guy in nude, and it'll just be like a censor mark over his junk. But yeah, I like it. I've actually I avoided playing it all weekend because it just sounded dumb. In all honesty,
Yeah.
I was like,
I mean, yeah, you're always hesitant maybe about playing like a free-to-play
especially
game.
when it comes in and it's like free to play.
Yeah.
We actually at one point had to adopt the policy that we do not review free to play games anymore.
Yeah.
Because we were getting flooded at like,
Oh man. Yeah.
and like they're all PC, and I try to slack on writing reviews as it is, but it was like 3 times a week we were being asked to review a free-to-play game that was coming out.
And it's hard to do because it's
It's
free
like,
to play.
yeah, and how am I
So
going
it's
to...
like, right.
And I'd sit there and I'd be like, dude, I don't know how to score this, like, it's fine, it's functional, I can see how you can have fun, but, like, you know, they're giving me, like, I'm not really interacting with the cache of the game because they've given me enough to review, like,
Yeah.
during the review, so... But, like, this, it's... it doesn't really seem like paying does anything for you. Which, like, you know, you get cosmetics.
Yeah, which is
like,
big deal.
Yeah, and it's like Team Fortress... I like the way Team Fortress 2 does it a little better because the cosmetics will just drop sometimes. Like, there'll be very specific hats, for instance, that, like, you do have to pay for, but there'll be shit that it's just like... No, this is just a drop. You can go on the market, you can buy it if you want to, but it's a drop, and you play the game for like long enough, you just get it. It's just almost a
and
certainty.
that's always the problem with like free-to-play games because the balancing. I mean, you can get somebody who might want to spend $1 or $5 or $20, and they be super overpowered, you know, and have all these drastic advantages that the one person just who might not spend anything or maybe just spend $1. So in a game like this where it's just competitive multiplayer, like you can kind of see like in a game like Plants vs. Zombies, okay, I just want to make the game a little bit easier for myself by buying this plant for $2.99 that's, you know, more powerful or something like that. Whereas this, though, you could drastically throw off the balance of the game, which throws
Well,
off the
they
fun of the
sell
game.
like experience doublers, which
Yeah.
and they're timed,
It,
which is
Control
that's fine. And
yeah.
remains.
like
And
I got a 2 week experience doubler, and I don't know, you know, like how much, you know, like I don't know how much weapons level up right now because I'm still
yeah.
kind of only a couple hours into the game, but it's the free to play thing, and it's like why we were always really hesitant to review this stuff. I think first person shooters, especially this kind, are different in a lot of ways because just by the nature of the beast.
When it's like player versus player, then that's where the balancing
Because you
thing.
have to create a balance because you're going to know
Oh
within
yeah.
5 seconds of playing the game
Yeah.
if it's like dirty or not.
If
Whereas
exactly.
like you play like a WoW clone, you're going to know like it's going to take. I mean, you could play that game for 10 hours before you have to drop a penny, but the problem is
New
then you
control
realize, oh fuck, I
activated.
have to drop like $5.
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, it's goofy.
It's new, or it's like about to come out, or it's in
It came out like
beta.
last Thursday.
Yeah.
I don't think I was supposed to get that daily prize. I'm not gonna fucking say anything. But
Let's see here. You know what? January 31st. Free to play Loadout is now available on PCs.
Yeah.
After years of adjusting, perfecting Loadout's innovative and acrobatic gameplay style, it's on the Steam store. 44 billion possible combinations. Players have the ability to assemble their weapon of their dreams, from Gatling guns to Tesla bolts to remote-controlled missiles. Think about it, you can build it. Blah, blah, blah.
I severely doubt that.
As players progress, they earn new weapon parts, equipment, and prestige. The more you play, the more you can customize. The range of possibilities in the chaotic and deranged world of Loadout is essentially endless. Loadout is currently available on Steam for free. So yeah, it's just became available.
Yeah. Came out Thursday. I started playing it Monday, and like since then I'm like, oh, this is kind of fun. I really like the fact that some of the customizable stuff is really cool. Oddly, I wish there was more to choose from because it's that weird like balance of this like a lot of this stuff is cool, but if I was paying money for it, I'd probably be like, I don't really like most of this. And the guys are super generic, like, and it feels like I'm like bagging on this game pretty bad, but
No.
I've played a bunch of it.
Is it only 4-on-4? Or can you do like...
It's as far as I've seen, it's only 4-on-4.
4, okay. And is it always you versus other humans, or can you play maybe like against like bots or
There
something?
is a
or
bot match that I chose not to do. There's also like one of the modes that you can do. I don't know if we're doing it now, because it doesn't always like really tell you what mode you're jumping into. I think this is just like the
The score is now tied.
And is this
okay,
the same-
yeah, this is Death Snatch.
The
So
enemy
it's
has scored.
Team
They are now in the
Deathmatch,
lead.
except the twist on it is not only do you have to kill the other person, they drop like a vial that you have to pick up after you kill them, or you don't get points.
Yeah, it's kind of like Call of Duty had that, like with the dog tag mode. You got to kill them, and then you pick up the dog tag. when you kill 'em.
I didn't play that.
Yeah, no, neither did I, but I heard about it. But it's just another mode that's, been a
It's just
natural
another
evolution.
twist, so it's just
Yeah.
not killing people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. Capture the flag. They do capture the hammer. And when you grab the hammer, it's basically like a gravity hammer from Halo.
Yeah.
It reminds me a lot of Red Faction
Yeah.
Gorilla.
Hmm.
Sort of like, did you ever play the multiplayer in that game?
No, I didn't.
Um, so the
I,
single player in that game, like, you had to play a lot of the single player in that game before it started being like, I don't know, like gonna drive around and like break shit
yeah,
and
just blow everything the hell up.
yeah, and it's like after a while, like the single play, like the plot, whatever, was kind of shit, but
Yeah, and they always are.
yeah, but like after a while you got into it, they gave you like the nano gun, which you just shot at something and an entire building would just like
Hmm.
fall apart slowly. Um, but like the multiplayer would just be like deathmatch, and you'd be playing around in it with all of these crazy weapons, and it would start off in like these fully built areas with like
Yeah.
all these buildings, and people would just be running around
Kill assist.
with like just hammers taking down walls and leveling everything up, or
Hmm.
leveling everything down.
Yeah.
And it's just like it just ended up being crazy.
Ridiculous. Yeah.
And it was like you'd start off and you'd want like like the rhino or something to like just take out one or two, like to take out the walls really quickly. um and then what ended up like quickly happening is like directly after that you're like, I just want the jetpack, get the fuck out. I need something to get the fuck out of there when
Yeah.
things go
Yeah.
bad. And it like this just kind of reminds me of the multiplayer, because it wasn't that it was wonderful, it was just really unique, and sometimes that's enough to make a game wonderful.
Or to make you play it at least for a handful of hours,
Yeah, like
enjoyably.
when you just like look at something and you're like, this is not something that I've an experience that is readily replicated anywhere else that I've gone.
Hmm.
It's it's nice, and I think that this kind of gets close to that level of insanity.
Hmm. Yeah, it's faster paced. It's not quite as fast as like Quake or like Unreal or something, but it's still pretty fast paced. I mean, you die, you get the funny dying animation, and you're back into it right away. In a couple
Yeah,
of seconds.
I think respawn time is 3 seconds after you
Yeah,
die.
that sounds about right. So I mean, it puts you always in the thick of things.
And like most of these matches don't even matter. Like
Kill assist.
your respawn, like your death doesn't even matter in most of that. Like the other person, yes, is getting experience for killing you, but like
I see you got like a point total in the bottom left corner. Is that who you like each kill you get 100 points or something, and the
well,
first to
I
get
have to
like
collect the
yeah.
file or
The
whatever. So
yeah.
that's
So after so many points, then the game is over.
yes, after I hit a certain amount.
Yeah.
Denied kill confirmed. You were denied.
Nicely done. That was a good kill.
That was not.
Yeah, but I mean, you look at this.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
it's like 5 seconds in, and it's just like like
yeah,
5 seconds later,
in,
you do
shooting
something,
like
and you're
four
like,
dudes,
yeah,
they're
I'm
shooting
awesome, and then like like three people take you down, and you're like, oh, I earned that, and then you do something really fucking stupid, and it takes you out of it for like another 3 minutes. FPS logic.
Sure.
I think it's funny that there's like entire sections in the store of taunts you can buy.
Oh, really? So it's just
Yeah.
another cosmetic thing you can
It's
purchase?
just another
You know?
series of cosmetic things.
Yeah.
Kill assist.
Because why not?
Yeah, because fuck it. Because if something's going to get you killed in a first-person shooter, it's taunting.
Hmm. It's an important part of the FPS, the teabag, the taunt.
Something. And I like that you can, like, if, like, someone is dominating you with a weapon and you finally get them, I I don't know that other people on my team really understand that they're supposed to be collecting the vials that the enemies drop.
Maybe not. It's
Because
still.
I've watched like the same person kill a guy like 4 times.
Yeah, maybe they think it's like a health upgrade or something. They
Who the
don't.
fuck knows?
I mean, it's still a new game. It's only been out for not even a week.
Yeah. Although you are like starting to get to the point. It's funny because it's clear that there are people who are playing this game as much as me, simply because, like, as I'm playing the game, a lot of people are starting to have the same fucking upgrades that I do.
The enemy
Yeah.
has 4 captures remaining.
Which is good. I mean, that's the thing about
The
like
enemy has 3
popular
captures
first-person
remaining.
shooters today, like Call of
The enemy
Duty.
has 2 captures
Like people
remaining.
start playing it at midnight at launch, and then if you don't keep up with them, you're just gonna get overwhelmed
Steam.
with their
Yeah,
perks
Steam.
and all the abilities that they unlocked and all this other crap.
But like, it's like Call of Duty, and it's cool in the way that like you can pick up their. So if someone is dominating with a better weapon, you can pick up that weapon when you kill them. But like when you die, you drop the weapon and you just spawn
Yeah.
again. So it's
Yeah.
not really a permanent fix on that.
Yeah.
The enemy has only 1 capture remaining.
Just get a nice little roll move there.
Kill denied.
A dodge.
You denied a kill.
Fuck, I don't want to be the last one. Oh, he doesn't even know what the fuck he's doing.
You have lost.
Oh, maybe he did grab it right before he died. I don't know. Yeah, I was definitely in the... I don't really know how they decide who the fuck appears there, because I was definitely in the top, like, 3.
Yeah.
And I managed to level up. And you get 2,000 bonus every, I believe, when you level up.
Mm-hmm.
For the points to spend.
Mm-hmm.
So, normally, I do want to grab... I have bioscan. Let's grab the X-ray.
That's a pretty big tech tree.
It's more expanded than you'd think.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Loadouts. Fitter. Tech tree. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with Collapsol. There we go. Scope. Yeah, I have the X-ray. Well, I just upgraded it, so supposedly with the scope it shows people's skeletons, so I can see through walls.
Mm.
So I'm excited for that. Yeah, it's like minor things that you play the game long enough and you're like, yay!
Yeah.
This is slightly better now.
Like the far sight from Perfect Dark. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, we will.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, okay. So this is capture the hammer.
Good. Get to see. Because the other one was the...
So yep, I can see slightly through walls. It's not nearly as exciting as I was hoping for, though.
It's good that they have the capture the flag in a different level. This one might be more symmetrical, so it's more fair. Oh.
These are, and like you die, and sometimes like you'll just flip the other guy off, which is humorous because
because why
Valkyrie.
not?
Yeah.